Helldivers 2 has exciting updates in store for us this year. We have new leaks to go over, shop, rework, so be sure to grab a beverage and let's dive right into the video. To start off with, before we head into leak territory, we will go over a few interesting topics. As you know, the recent Killzone collaboration had mixed opinions because of the cost involved. Once Arrowhead get back to the studio, we will find a lot of incoming changes heading our way. The fact they are looking at reworks for the shop operation is absolutely fantastic. They are doing their part for democracy, what the community wants. Mitchimus, we are looking at reworks to how the shop operates in the new year. Funny enough, regarding the minigun, a lot of people have been shouting this down from the rooftop. Someone pointed this out with almost 9k upvotes on Reddit. It's right there, minigun, 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 and obviously you can see the mech there that obviously has a minigun on the side of it. So it's just a matter of how they would take that minigun and implement it as some sort of stratagem for the Helldivers. I mean, knowing Arrowhead, they probably have a lot of this cooking right now. I mean, look at what happened with the Illuminant update. That was a massive surprise, which none of us saw coming. Positive news though, Johan has mentioned many ways they have been thinking of implementing this into the game. If you want more news on this, you can check out my previous video at the end of this one. But for right now, you'll have to cool down your trusty dusty mech if you want to get your kick. People have been literally going mad with this though, because a gun from Helldivers 1 has been making a reappearance literally everywhere. Yes, this one, the MGX-42 machine gun, the expendable machine gun, and that honestly looks absolutely amazing. I would love to have that in my arsenal. Arrowhead, with all of the requests for a Gatling gun, I think it's about time for the return of this weapon. For anyone who does not know much about this weapon, this is the stats from Helldivers 1. Cooldown 120 seconds, which actually isn't bad at all. Medium armor penetrating, damage 90, capacity 400 rounds, fire rate 1800, so that's going to be a menacing weapon for sure. I think personally this would become a fan favorite if you like using the heavy machine gun or just the standard machine gun in general, like the stalwart. Then I think you'd absolutely love this weapon. This sounds so sick, man. Honestly, I think if this came into the game, I would fall in love with this weapon for sure. I'm a big lover of the machine guns. I literally use it on the Illuminant front, the bot front. So if this came into the game, it would be my next toy to play with. Let me know in the comments, would you like more machine guns in Helldivers 2? Now, a lot of the weapons have entered this game from Helldivers 1, and since the mechanics are outdated, all Arrowhead have done is altered it systematically, which makes sense. I mean, come on, 1800, the fire rate is just insane. And I'm guessing this weapon can be like continuously fired, which just sounds absolutely mad. This would be a weapon of mass destruction, literally on the bug front. I think it would just be absolutely menacing. And if that actually come into the game, it would be a stratagem I think many players would be using pretty much 24/7. Maybe when we get a load of new machine guns, we could see this being one of them that enters Helldivers 2 before anything else, perhaps with a new war bond. I would definitely be surprised if this one was unlocked for free in a major order. I mean, anything's possible, but it probably would be locked behind a war bond for sure. I mean, as it stands right now, every new stratagem that's recently came into the game have been locked behind a war bond. Now onto the big news. Iron Sights leaked something pretty amazing. This was not so long ago, and not too many people have spoken about this, mainly due to copyright and all of that shenanigans. Yet, even so, Iron Sights just goes and throw these our way for democracy without a care in the world. So shout out to him, you're a legend, honestly. Right here, he leaked a weapon that's been completely customized. Iron Sights leak, suppressed weapon gameplay. The suppressor attachment seems to work for the most part. Audio is unfinished. So according to Iron Sights, the weapon is fully customized with a suppressor. The audio obviously is not working as of now, but does this not look awesome? And it definitely tells us the guys at Arrowhead Studios are cooking something up real good for later this year. Are you excited? Because I am. It's going to be a tasty meal for sure. The weapon that's actually fully customized here is the R63 Diligence. As you can see, the suppressor, you can also see a red dot sight. So this is going to be absolutely amazing to see eventually. And it does confirm to us they are working on weapon customization. As I said in a previous video not so long ago, they did actually have weapon customization at the start of Helldivers, but because it was not finished, they decided not to implement it at the start of the game. game. Honestly, man, I love how detailed this is as well. The silencer especially. This would be a feature I reckon many of us will love to see enter Helldivers 2 eventually. It does appear like it's almost ready to go at least, and it will be a nice addition to our weapons for sure, being able to switch over the attachments. I think this will be an update that most people would really love to see. Comments below for democracy. Would you like to see weapon customization? This would be great for stealth-based missions if that was ever to enter Helldivers 2. Tell me I'm wrong. Let's just hope if this eventually comes into the game, we also get the opportunity to fully customize the mechs. I don't want to get you too excited and overhyped, but imagine being able to switch over the weapons on your mechs. You know, that would be absolutely awesome. Now, I will show the clip from Iron Sights in regards to this bad boy in action. It did say the audio is unfinished for the suppressor, but this will give us a clear indication of what the customized weapons will look like and feel like in game. I interrupt this video to say, if you're enjoying the content, be sure to subscribe for managed democracy. No, not managed communism. Go away, Vlad. No one wants you here, Vlad. Go away. Yeah, go away. You'll also save a child's life from the automatons, so win-win. So give this a watch for democracy, and we will be right back to the video.
Target should be nearby. Stay sharp.
So what do you guys think about this new feature? Drop a comment below. Moving on to armor customization, because this has been spoken of and leaked for such a long time. However, there are always new files being leaked and updated in regards to this upcoming feature. Come on, who would not like to customize their armor in Helldivers 2? For me, I would love to be able to change the color to white and red. I think that would go absolutely hard in the game. Now, we do have, of course, the capability to customize our mechs at the moment and drop pods in the game, so it's safe to say this feature probably is not too far away, considering we already see some working models of the customized weapons. It would be really interesting to know as well how they would monetize this feature, because as of right now, they have been pretty good with the community up until recently. Obviously, the new crossover war bond had backlash due to the fact the cost was really high, but they soon rectified it a day later. Lastly, the newest leak by Iron Sights. Iron Sights posted up this regarding the Jar 5 Dominator Iron Sights. Jar 5 Dominator Toxin. Quick gameplay of the Toxin Jar 5 Dominator variant. This has been in the files for a while, but now it no longer crashes. This is not the finished variant, I am simply showing off the projectile associated with it. This variant features toxin rounds. Honestly, this looks absolutely insane. Toxic rounds is a yes from me. That would be a killer with gas grenades for sure, and just a Helldiver kitted out with everything gas related. Pair this with the Chemical Agents War Bond, and you're good to go. Firing jet-propelled rounds, the Dominator trades fire rate and magazine capacity for increased damage per projectile. It's worth noting that the effect used for this is likely to be a placeholder. The actually AoE on the explosion is fairly low. They may be using these attachments as testing for a weapon that will be released later, or it may actually be a Jar 5 variant. I'll be releasing gameplay of the Thermite Jar 5 variant soon. Now this sounds awesome. I cannot wait to see all of this from Iron Sights. Honestly, if it weren't for him, then we would not see any of this stuff early. So be sure to check him out after this video. I've got some links in the description. Just bear in mind, these may be placeholders, just so they can basically test these elements out. If this is a variant for customization, insofar as obviously ammo types, then I cannot wait for this feature to enter Helldivers 2. If this is a real thing, I cannot wait, honestly, man. So it may be possible this year in 2025, we could see weapon customization hit Helldivers 2. This is as official as you're going to get, obviously, in regards to weapon customization. Nothing is fabricated from what I know, and all of this comes straight from the in-game files of Helldivers 2. So without further ado, guys, thank you so much for watching. You guys are absolute legends. Until next time, go and conquer the galaxy for managed democracy, and I will see you in the next video.